Kumasi Asante Kotoko asseti the pace na to about the commercialization of a football club. Say we has penine nyumre wutia orebeho na. I'm still surprised why Delali Anku-Adiamah edaso ye MD Edema Accra to folk. By now, there was opening a permanent free team nim.
Onua sports.
Wabaya MD no. One far disrun could be ambeka house of folk. Now, best mark football. An enterprise, and I say a football team.
Okay.
An entity. A financial driven entity, revenue driven entity. 95.1. Enti. So we are managing director. Edema a football club. One key aspect the assess so how you were able to market the club na wukrano. Se ubese nkofo assess we juma. It is not necessarily on the field. Off the field, no. How well have you positioned the brand wukrano? This is where I think say it was a hard to folk after initial way. If any supporter, if any management member and our board member tia today, it was a crowd to folk managing director so mo pamno. Just this weekend before Manchester beat Arsenal, also United announced partnership with Coca-Cola near the idea. Big institutions. Big institutions drawing in millions of pounds into Manchester United. Before the start of this season, your sponsorship packages clubs are announcing. Bestmark, can we say same for Accra Heart of Oak? See, the entire me raho, and then you and say, see, so we are Accra Heart of Oak. Now we are Continental Club Masters. Now we are football club. Say, yeah, come one of the most glamorous clubs on the African continent. We are Bakwa. Adia Bakwa said, dance no. Your ability to plug in big institutions as sponsors. Asante Kotoko, any substantive board or management.
Okay.
Omo mo se sia no, omo ye interim management committee.
Okay.
Enti ne ye tirika tro omo se omo ye den, omo mfiri ho no monko. But even with that, they've made sure to sustain the sponsorship our club no ewo. Eno masan edi biso ye den, edi ka ho. Enti enye the only opemso sika the more club no. Enkwa na ye den, ye run club no.
Okay.
Aside opemso de na, odema team no, as me a live patron, as the owner of the club no. The club is able to plug in big sponsorship packages able to me releasing the financial burden on opemso.
Okay.
Eruna Kumasi Asante Kotoko Mediama Sporting Club. I remember when they had opportunity to go to Africa when they won the Ghana Premier League 2 seasons ago. Mediama signed a partnership with Nguvu Mining. Before that, they had already secured partnership agreement with Kamet, with Anglo Gold Ashanti, with the Dua Premise, big institutions. Best Western Plus Atlantic Hotel, our Takradi, and one another Mediama place at that.
Okay.
Today, as I speak with you, the young Swedro All Blacks ebe free swedro abankran aba beji one of the biggest hotels woman sponsorship. But the Continental Club Masters, the oldest existing football club in Ghana, eti krumha enkran krumha womuni any Robert answer phone is mama no some clubs be artwork selected clubs. Some attest by Premier League in Mudabe. This is Accra Heart of Folk. Apeta chwana menchire wade. When we sponsors in go ase ho no. So we Star Life edi film. Na we goil edi film kotokoso or goil. So we you know mu bi. So Star Life wo sign ne kotokoso or sponsorship me ba. Enyo me na Star Life for na ye fabu sense of na kotoko. The house so de no the phobia sure. Enyo ma na ye. Nti no de insurance package o be ye normal. Goil, MO fuel or whatever. The same goil, no, almost sponsor Kotoko and other teams.
Yeah.
So we are here. All the sponsorship packages now, they are companies that is owned by the club owner. Club owner, His Royal Highness, Toby Afede the 14th. One no company, SAS, any asogli power den wamuna edi wo musika rani Accra Heart of Folk. But Kumasi Asante Kotoko efri Kumasi no bank crime Medium Sporting Club efri takwa no bank crime no abeji high sense sponsorship eko takwa no high sense any na Mark Brown atena kamu no ma driving a new acquired bus edi a free tema all the way to Takwa no makoya presentation at the ama mediama. But high sense omo biggest showroom e won kran krom ha senka high sense pe team no a partner no all this sika be wura team no mu a the oldest existing football club Heart of Folk and there was senka high sense especially e won kran krom ha amdoko Beswak. Do you think that Accra Heart of Folk can just walk to Kumasi and then big institution e work Kumasi omako no mako de sponsorship no without that institution sponsoring Asante Kotoko
95.1
who say besi me say do you think that Accra Heart of Folk everything just walk to Kumasi na a big institution e work Kumasi na wako plug that institution no ne sponsorship no their boni team na Asante Kotoko ho onya sponsorship that only that sponsorship you think that it will happen in Kumasi but Kotoko ebe nantie free Kumasi they will come to Accra pick one of the biggest sponsorship and go back to Kumasi now how to Folk you nobody is even thinking say it was a yankofo duty to ensure that one of the biggest football clubs in the country and the biggest sponsorship. Mumfa Samates, Samates is being owned by a Samates plywood, a timber and plywood company.
Yeah.
Samates, one more company, you know. Openi Rachel Kwekudia in century. She Samates as ho. So met me a biemwa. Apejade ho. And then buy institution. NHIS no a buy institution. Now moment thank you very much. We are say wa Samates plywood no e WOHO Icarus. Woman a yes Samates Jessis Icarus. How many House of Folk Jesse? They don't have it. Icarus and a House of Folk Jesse. FC Samates womu Jesse. And Omakote, one of the biggest institutions in the country, a national health insurance scheme, sponsorship, and a boom. No omodebo league no. Nti abai ni sika. Samates plugibi. But House of Folk ti krum ha. Yenti krum ha. And Samia Wuku Otabri NLA Sikari ko sponsor Kotoko Yeni Kroma no house in Kroma. Hey, so the biggest question is that we are management and also we are managing director and the man has to focus. Where do you say? Say the Biano to be afraid of the 14th and Yiska. No munkudia munkoto players. Some players na moto krano. Hey na players hunu kwa moto. Munche na top player bebe me team no. Ya season na players na jahoko. No mabu papa na kabubro. No asia ko pesi kabu fraba. Meanwhile, there are companies in this region here. And not in this country, state institutions are more sponsor teams that is owned by big companies. Yet, we want to draw big packages from national institutions, government institutions. Na Accra had to focus. Etuwa munyebi. Had to focus. Uko samatesa. Safari Valley. A whole of that is here. Samates, a whole of you precision. Safari Valley. One of the biggest eco-friendly resorts in Africa. And who sponsor FC Samates? Samates Timber and Plywood Company. Saying the biggest timber company in Africa, one of the best, one of the biggest. Now, NHIS, and so account. Now, how to focus in crime. All the ministries, office Ukruma, ministries, are buying institutions, office in young kind of good. Do you have Ministry of Health? Cape Coast. Office in C and crime.
Head office.
Office ministries ni nyina won kan krom ha house of forces in kan krom ha but be free takwa no abeje ofura boy no abeje ofi bibiani no abeje ofi kumasi no adrive ba krom ha no abeje no house of folk at ho na ese to gba afede e na odi ne company no discaraba na so bi de bia obi yiska bi obi iska ensa intermediate Delali Adiamah no so wo be managing director Ediama Accra had to focus. And was we making sure say at least you son for so. It is not just about results on the field. Off the field, we should be seeing good things off the field. And for me, be highly disappointed. If you best start this season, now how to focus and some of these big institutions on board. That is what I can hear ferry. Said the whole brand. Etimi Jesse. No, I am Pabua, no, I che, no, I am Yama, Abano Panafileli as a criminal. There is no club that come close to Asante Kotoko. She just has to phone Colano, Ese Kobo Chita Cap. No, she just ya, Kotoko Colani Se Kobo, Chita Cap Nibi. Look at the branding of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. One more bags, one more Pabua, whether it's slippers, whether it's sneakers. Bibia, it is being provided by one more kit manufacturers. How to folk any kit manufacturer.
We are sure.
Wait. Who mo be abay? I don't want to say some things. Just no more say. Yeah. At the ball. Your friend say, President Captain. Who just chrono? Gaka for just no palma no mo boy. Ni boom and no boy. So sometimes you sit down and you ask yourself, say, why would a giant club like Accra Heart of Folk to be treated like a Division 2 team? Me, show me team. After them say, Jehovah Sporting Academy. Our jerseys, Obian Pam jersey Ukroma Maeda. Every jersey it is being brought from Italy. Jehovah kit manufactured from Italy. I'm gonna hear jersey. Division 2 team. Division 2. So you ask yourself, say, if Chitamo, etiminya umbru, even the football now Cheetah football, a branded football for Cheetah FC from Adidas. Cheetah for jersey being done by Adidas. no more airport division 2. How much more a giant football club like Accra Hearts of Oak? Delali Adlama, as the managing director of the club, should be up and doing. Hearts of Oak deserves better. They deserve to be ranked amongst the best commercially run football clubs in the world. Considering the fact that they've won the Cup Champions League, they've won the Cup Confederation Cup, they've won the Cup Super Cup. Hearts are a big footballing institution. They need to be treated like a big footballing institution. Commercializing a football club like Hearts of Oak should not be difficult. It shouldn't be difficult. And then Hearts of Oak any. They now have their sporting facility. About the supporters base, Hearts in supporters base. And the mechanism and Delali Adlama attract corporate Ghana to come on board to support. And then the said Delali Adlama, he does not deserve to be MD of Accra Hearts of Oak.
Onua 95.1 FM. Yeah,